Let's have a look at this question that we've got in the middle of the screen here. We have 10 minus 4 and times 8 divided by 4 inside parentheses. And a lot of students might be saying, hey mister, this is like the easiest question I've ever seen. I can easily solve this question in a few seconds, and that's it. And right now pause the video and write your answer down into the comment section, and in a few seconds we will check our answer. So here's our question, and a lot of students solve this question like that. They say, okay, 10 minus 4 right here equal to 6, and we have inside parentheses 8 divided by 4, which is equal to 2, and 6 times 2, because we have multiplication behind this between this 4 and 8, and we have 6 times 2 equal to 12. We have this option. This is option C, and a lot of students might be saying, okay, option C is a correct answer, but this is not how mathematics works nowadays, and this is very bad solution, because we need to know about order of operation, because right here we have a lot of mathematical operators. We have subtraction in the beginning, the next we have multiplication, we have division right here. Moreover, we have parentheses. So we need to know about the thing which is called order of operation. So we need to know what is the correct order to perform this mathematical operation. What we have to do at first, on the second position, on the third position, and on the fourth position. So right now we need to know a lot about order of operation. And here's our next part to this question. So here's our order of operations, and mostly people use PEMDAS order of operation, but in India and the UK we can also see this order of operation which is called BODMAS, but this is absolutely the same thing, so there is no difference between them. So the order of operation for brackets, orders, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction is absolutely the same for both rules. So this is absolutely the same thing. PEMDAS, BODMAS, doesn't matter. So let me just erase this BODMAS, and for further simplification I will use this PEMDAS order of operation. So right now let's look closely what is this PEMDAS order of operation. So this is like a checklist from left to right. We have priority. So right here we have the higher priority, and right here we have the lower priority. So this is like a letter which stands for something, and this P right here, so in the beginning, stands for parentheses. But we can also consider it as these squiggly brackets, or these brackets right here. Yeah, so we can consider it as these three types of brackets, so which is also really great. The next thing is, after parentheses, we can consider this exponent. We can simplify our expression with exponents. So basically we are talking about power. So for example, we have 3 to the power 3, so we have to raise this 3 to the third power. So this is what exponents stand for. So I hope you understand these first two steps. What is the next step? The next step, according to this PEMDAS, is multiplication. So multiplication, and a lot of students forget about it, but multiplication have the same priority with division. Yes, so we are talking about multiplication and division part, because a lot of students are confused. For example, when we have an expression like 4 times 2 divided by 5. So a lot of students say that, okay, we need to perform multiplication first because we have m on the position which is before this d. So a lot of students say that we should multiply this 4 times 2, and this is absolutely correct. Yeah, we should multiply this 4 times 2. But when we have another expression, for example, when we have 4 divided by 5 and times 2, well, we don't need to perform multiplication first, because we need to scan from left to right. Okay, so we need to scan from left to right, and from left to right we should perform division first before this multiplication. So the main rule is the next. So we should perform it from left to right, and whenever we have a problem that had a mixture of multiplication and division, or mixture of addition and subtraction, you do operation in order from left to right. Yeah, so this is one common group, multiplication and division. This is one group, and we should perform these mathematical operations from left to right, and doesn't matter we have multiplication division or division multiplication. Okay, let's go to the next step. The next step is addition and subtraction. So the easiest one, we should perform it from left to right, from right to left, doesn't matter, because we are talking about the same priority, and doesn't matter when we have 5 minus 2 plus 3, or 5, or in another perspective, we can go from left to right. We can solve it as 5 minus 2 at first, which is equal to 3, and we have 3 plus 3, we have 6, or we can consider it as 5. We can consider it as 5 minus 2 plus 3, where we can start with this addition on the right side. So as a result, we have 5 plus 1, which is equal to the same 6, as you can see right here. So we can also consider it as a group. Okay, so we are talking about a group right here on the left side. So I hope you understand this PEMDAS. Real quick explanation about this PEMDAS order of operation. And on the left side we have quick example just for better understanding this PEMDAS. Let's try to solve this quick example just for better understanding this PEMDAS order of operation. Okay, so first of all, every time you have this numeric expression with a lot of mathematical operations like parentheses, powers, division, multiplication. Yeah, so first of all, on the right side, every time write this checklist. So we have PEMDAS order of operation, and you know that we should go from the top to the bottom. Right here on the right side we go from left to right because we have this type of expression from left to right, and right here we go vertical expression from the top to the bottom, but absolutely the same thing on the right side. And right here we just go from the top to the bottom. So first of all, the first step is parentheses. So right now let's scan where do we have parentheses in our expression. Yeah, we have parentheses right here. So basically we should evaluate the expression in our parentheses. Yeah, we have parentheses, so our first step is to evaluate the expression inside parentheses. So let's do this right now. So as a result we have 3, we have plus 12 divided by 4 equal to 3, so don't forget about parentheses. We still have this square and times 2. So this is our first step. As you can see, we complete this first parentheses step. Let's go to the next step. The next step is exponent, and we should scan where do we have this exponent. Okay, let's do this from left to right. Right here we don't have it. Yeah, we have our power right here, so we should evaluate the expression which has exponents. Okay, so we have this part and we can easily evaluate the expression with exponents. So let's do this right now. As a result, what do we have? 3 plus, right now we can actually get rid of these parentheses because we have only 3 inside these parentheses, and we have 3 to the second power equal to 9, and we have times 2. Don't forget about this times 2. Okay, what is the next step? The next step is exponent, so we should evaluate the expression where we have this multiplication sign, and let's scan where do we have it. Here we have this multiplication sign right here, so we should evaluate the expression on the right side at first. We don't need to add it first, then multiply, because multiplication has the higher priority than division. Okay, so let's do this. We should multiply our 9 times 2, and of course 9 times 2 equal to 18. So as a result we did this step multiplication. Right here let's scan division because this is the same group as multiplication, but we don't have division sign. So in our head we can easily cancel this division part. We don't have it. The next step is addition. We have this addition sign and we don't have subtraction sign. Okay, so we can easily reject it. And right now let's complete our last step, which is the easiest one. We can easily add these 3 plus 18, which is equal to 21, and our correct answer is 21. So correct answer to this quick example is 21. So I hope you understand these two steps. This is a general explanation to PEMDAS order of operation, and this is a quick example. So right now let's move back to our question, because don't forget about that we have a question in the beginning. And right now let's see what mistake we did in the beginning. And right now, first of all, let me just erase this stuff. Yeah, let me just erase this, and right now let's solve it correctly according to PEMDAS order of operation. Okay, so let me just erase this, and we're going to solve it. So in the previous step we say that the correct answer is 12, but don't forget about the PEMDAS order of operation. So first of all, let me just write this order of operation. So let's just write this order of operation on the left side, on the right side. So we have PEMDAS order of operation. And as I told before, this is like a quick checklist. We're going from the top to the bottom. So we are talking about parentheses. So our first step is to evaluate the expression inside parentheses. And here's a big differences, because in the beginning we subtracted first, but according to PEMDAS, as you can see, we should evaluate this expression inside these parentheses. Here we have parentheses, so let's evaluate the expression inside parentheses. As a result, what do we have? We have the same beginning. We have 10 minus 4, and we have times, and inside parentheses we have 8 divided by 4, which is equal to 2. Okay, so this is our first step, and this is completely different step as we did before, because in the beginning we subtract 10 minus 4. Okay, but according to PEMDAS, as you can see, we have completely different beginning. Okay, so right now let's go to the next step. So we complete this step with parentheses. Right now let's go to the next step. We have we have exponent, but to be honest, we don't have exponent right here. We don't have any powers, so we can easily skip this part. We can easily skip this exponent part. We don't have exponents. Let's go to the next step. The next step is multiplication. Let's scan where do we have multiplication, and we have multiplication right here. So 4 times 2, and we can actually get rid of these parentheses because we have only 2 inside this parenthesis. So as a result, we have 10 minus 4 times 2. And as I told before, a letter M stands for multiplication, so we should evaluate this expression on the right side. So our next step is to multiply 4 times 2. So as a result, we have 10 minus 4 times 2 equal to 8. Right now we can scan this division part, but we don't have division sign, so we can easily cancel this division sign. The next step is addition. We don't have addition signs, and the last step is subtraction. So we can easily subtract this 10 minus 4, and actually you don't need this order of operation at this point because we have 10 minus 8, very simple expression, which is equal to 2. And we have this option. This is option A, and as you can see, completely different answer that we have in the beginning. I really hope you solved this question like that in the beginning and you said that correct answer is A, but as you can see, when you solve this question and you told that correct answer is C, there's nothing but things right here, because we can easily learn this checklist, this PEMDAS order of operation, and we can easily solve this question correctly. So I hope you understand this quick explanation, and I hope you understand why option C is absolutely wrong. And I hope you understand why option A is correct answer to this question. So thank you everyone for your time. Wish you all the best. You can also write a question down into the comment section. You can also write your note, write a thought about this question, and see you in the next videos. Have a great day.